What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. So, in the wake of the criticism regarding Kawhi Leonard not sitting and supporting his teammates during the Western Conference Finals, um, I remember there was something with LeBron James, right? I said there was something similar with LeBron, but I couldn't quite remember what it was. I couldn't quite remember the exact situation. But then it dawned on me. And this is the most glaring example, I think, that I can give of the hypocrisy of many Kawhi Leonard fans. Because I know damn sure a lot of Kawhi Leonard fans who are defending Kawhi now were going in on LeBron James when this happened. You remember his first season with the Lakers when Magic Johnson had an official capacity with the Lakers. I believe he was president of basketball operations, and Rob Pelinka was under him. You remember, it was not too long after LeBron James suffered that groin injury, and LeBron James was seen at the tunnel. You seen his picture? It's not a good, it's not an up close screenshot, but it's a picture of LeBron James standing next to Magic Johnson and Rob Pelinka at one of the Lakers games. I think it was something like maybe a week and a half after he suffered the injury at Christmas Day game. And I remember a lot of people were saying, oh, so if he has a groin injury, why is he walking around? Shouldn't he be at home, rehabbing? But the thing that's pertinent to this situation is a lot of people, and you can't quite see it on this thumbnail, but a lot of people saying if he can be at the stadium, why can't he be on the bench supporting his team? He think he's better than the team. I remember all those comments. But apparently, these comments only apply to LeBron Ramon James because Kawhi Leonard is in a similar. Matter of fact, he's in a more a situation where you can critique him even more because LeBron was in a regular season game. He was attending a regular season game, and people was going on him saying, "Why isn't he down there with his team? He's supposed to be the leader of this team, but he think he's better than them." Blah 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 blah. He could be down there rooting his team on and giving advice, but he think he's better than them. He's an elite. Blah blah blah. Kawhi Leonard is in the Western Conference Finals. This is the first time the Clippers have ever, in their 51-year history, ever been in the Western Conference Finals. And that team gritted out a Game 5 victory to stay alive, and he wasn't fucking down there. I'm not talking about playing. I'm talking about being with your team. I don't know his situation health-wise, but I'm going to tell you this, okay? I'm just saying this. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt because I don't know what his knee injury is or the severity of his knee injury is. So I can't sit there and say whether he should be able to play or not. But the criticism I have of him is he could at least be down there with his team. I have never, in the 31 years of watching basketball, no matter how big a star was, I've never seen a star not sit with his team. Never. I've never seen someone think that they were too big to be sitting with their team. I'm sorry. It's not fucking defensible. It's not. Kobe Bryant didn't do that. Okay? Michael Jordan didn't do that. Magic, Bird, Wilt, none of them have ever done that shit. There's footage of Bill Walton. Everybody maligns him and say he's not a real Hall of Famer. But I'll tell you this. Bill Walton broke his feet more than any. Bill Walton could fucking goddamn do jumping jacks and break his fucking his ankle. But Bill Walton would be on crutches on the bench cheering his team on. It's not even about, this is the problem. People keep looking at it as an individual thing. He's part of the team. And I'm sorry, okay? Okay? I'm sorry, but it does make him look bad when you look at shit back in perspective. When he left the Spurs organization, he was saying that he didn't trust the doctors and that he felt that he was more injured than what the doctors were saying, and that ended up with him removing himself from the Spurs organization. He got traded. This shit looks eerily similar. Now he doesn't trust the Clippers doctors, and he's not out there. It looks to me, just from the outside in, I don't know what's going on as far as with his teammates and him. I'm okay. I could be 100% wrong in what I'm going to say, and if I'm wrong, I'll make a video apologizing for what I'm about to say now. Okay? What I'm about to say now, if I'm 100% wrong, I'm going to apologize. But I'm not apologizing for what I'm saying as far as him being out there for his team. Fuck that. But it looks, just from the optics, like he's setting himself up to fucking leave the Clippers. Um, if that's the case, I will never, ever, ever support this motherfucker again. Ever. Ever. Don't tell me no shit about LeBron. Don't tell me LeBron did this and did that. Don't give me no fucking links about something LeBron said from that point forward. Everything better be a link about how Kawhi Leonard ain't no fucking leader and he's a selfish motherfucker. But if I'm wrong, I will apologize. I will apologize. But I'm just looking at what is out there, and it's looking bad that he's not even on the fucking bench. And to me, because he doesn't talk, because nobody knows what the fuck is really going on, this causes speculation. There's a pattern with this dude. He's so secretive. Oh man, he's entitled to his opinion. Well, I am too, motherfucker. You are. We all entitled to our fucking opinions. I'm just saying, this shit doesn't look right visually. The owner of the team seems to apparently care more about the team. It seems to be more involved emotionally with these games than Kawhi Leonard. I'm sick of him leaning on that, oh, it's just my personality shit. Larry Bird was an introverted motherfucker. Larry Bird had the same fucking autistic stare and shit. But Larry Bird was down there with his fucking team, cheering them on. The passion came out. Kawhi act like he don't give a fuck sometimes. And it's hard to read this motherfucker. I'm sorry. I'm told you, I'm not a fanboy of any fucking player. This ain't the channel for that. I don't fucking root for no person, because I like them. I mean, yeah, I might like certain players, but when they do some shit that I don't agree with, that's how it is. Fuck it. Sometimes I agree with some shit a player says or something that they do. Sometimes I don't. Right now, I don't know. I don't know about Kawhi Leonard, man. I've defended him in the past because a lot of times people have accused him of not being hurt, and the NBA said he was hurt. But this is similar to what happened with him in the Spurs. He was saying that he was more hurt than, he was more hurt than the Spurs organization was letting on. Okay, that could be true. But now it's the same situation. Well, I'm more hurt than what the Clippers are saying, the doctors. I mean, come on, man. Like now you start to have a little doubt. Now you're starting to wonder, is it that he doesn't like playing hurt? Is it that he doesn't want to reduce his market value or trade value in the event that he leaves, I mean, look, okay, that's fair. Like I said before, okay, if he's more of a businessman, fine. But don't look to this guy as a leader. Don't compare him to the all-time greats. He's a businessman, okay? He might have the Floyd Mayweather mindset. He's more about making money. Okay, fine. Don't compare him to the all-time greats. That's all I'm saying. If that's the case, but that's it, man. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Paul George had a hell of a game, um, and it's showing that the Clippers are a good team without him. A championship team, that's very questionable. But you know what? They could if they're able to come past if they're able to get past the Phoenix Suns and they go on to win a championship, let's just say they do, and Kawhi doesn't play, then that leaves you to wonder how good is Kawhi Leonard? Does he make his teammates better? Because if you take LeBron James away from any team he's ever played on, they ain't got no chance of winning the title. Now, yeah, LeBron can't just play with anybody, and you do have to build a team specifically for him in a lot of ways. But if you take LeBron off his team's not winning the title. For the fact that this team may force a game 7 without him, with no, unlike with Jordan in '94, there was a huge roster overhaul. This is the same team. I'm just saying.